Everybody, we're back.
Hey everybody, we're back. If you're new, thanks for joining us. I'm Shannon. This is Yaya. That's Coco. Teacher's back there playing. Click that subscribe button, please. If you're not new, thanks for coming back. Today, we are going over these beauties here. These are the Too Faced mini palettes. They are only available online and they are $27 each. We're going to go over them, do some swatches, compare them, see whether or not they're really worth the money. I did use one of them to create this look today, and I'm feeling really good about myself. Like, this look is beautiful. Okay, let's start out with this palette because this is the palette that I did use today. This is the Too Faced Light My Fire We're a Perfect Match On the Fly Eyeshadow Palette. That's a lot. That's like a lot. It does have all of the shades right here, and it's nice because you can see them easily. This says this is a palette of sexy, warm, and spicy shades in matte and shimmer finishes. This is actually a very pretty palette, and it says it's supposed to smell like cinnamon hearts. Don't know about that. I did smell it, and I don't actually smell cinnamon. I feel like, honestly, Too Faced is good with the chocolate smell, but the rest of them, they don't really give off, a smell that's like, yeah, I know that's what that is. The chocolate bar palettes, you're like, yeah, I know that. And even I think the peach palette, but a lot of the other palettes, I'm just kind of like, I don't know about that. Anyway, let's get into some swatches. This is, like I said, the palette that I used today. I used this shade as a blending transition shade. I used this red. I wanted to go with the brown, but I went with the red on the outer corners because I felt like I'm down to try some different looks now. This would be my go-to, right? So I decided not to go for my go-to, and then I thought, step out of that box, and I did some yellow in the middle, and then I mixed these two because I started out with this and tried to blend them all together kind of, so there was like a cool transition, but it didn't really look that great, so I added some of that in there also. And honestly, I feel like I have like a fire, smoky, kind of sultry look going today. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into some swatches. I feel like they all blended out really nicely. I like the way my look came out today. I would have liked if this was a little bit more pigmented. I'm not gonna lie. I had to dip into this shade more than I feel like I would like to have to really build that up, but I'm not mad about it. I just would have liked to seen a little bit more of a boom impact without having to continuously go into there. So this is those first four. Oh, I got some hair stuck to me, y'all. I'm sorry. That's the first four, and that's what they look like. It wasn't like it wasn't like so difficult that I was like, oh no, I hate it, but it wasn't as buildable as I would have liked it to have been. So that's all I'm going to say about that one. These are the next shades, and we'll swatch them right here. Y'all, I didn't put any lotion on, so I'm a little bit ashy there. The yellow showed up really nicely. I was surprised at how well it showed up and that it actually looked pretty good on my skin. I honestly, oh, this is a little eyeshadow. That's Mama's. Yeah, eyeshadow. I don't think I ever use yellows, like ever, but this is what that palette looks like. It's actually really nice. I'll go over the names with you really quickly. So we have Munchy, Smokin', Fired Up, Flaming Hot, Old Flame, Cheese Lewis, I don't get it, Cheese Whiz, and Sparks Fly. I don't get the cheese puns there. Am I missing something? Otherwise, it's nice. This one, for some reason, has some weird plastic stuck to, like there's writing. I don't know. I don't know what that was, but all in all, I like this palette, and I honestly feel like this would be a good travel palette. Not that we're traveling anywhere, but I feel like I love this look, but I feel like I could use these browns to do something simple. I just feel like this would work as a travel palette to get me a few different looks if I was going on a trip for a week. I would probably bring something in addition to this, but this would get a lot of looks done just by itself, which doesn't happen for me often. Okay, y'all, let's go over the lipstick of the day because Coco has taken it. This is the lipstick of the day. It's so pretty, y'all. It is a Lime Crime lippy and a Lip Blaze. I can't read you the shade, but it came in this little remix. So it has these two others. This is going to be in the shade Lip Blaze emerald, I think, but that's what the shades look like. Super, super pretty. This was only $7.99 at TJ Maxx, y'all. If you can find this, this little trio is life, so highly recommend that. But that is the lipstick of the day. Let's get into, yeah, nice. Let's get into this one. This is the Kitty Likes to Scratch on the Fly eyeshadow palette, and it's supposed to smell like Tequila Sunrise. Also $27, also only available online. Not sure why that is, but I almost don't really smell anything. I don't know. I haven't had a Tequila Sunrise in probably 20 years, so I can't say I remember what they smell like, but this doesn't really give me any kind of smell to it, honestly. This one says, it is a feline-inspired palette of perfect neutrals that are so naturally sexy, they'll have you saying, meow. And it says that this has 8 exclusive multi-finish shades that are rich, high pigmented shadows offering true color payoff, silky smooth formula, blah, 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 blah. This is what it looks like. It's this is such a pretty, I'm saving the one that really wowed me when I opened it for last, but this is so pretty too. I didn't want to use this one today because I felt like this is more of the type of shades I would gravitate towards, and I'm trying to step out of my box. And that red and yellow was just like, step out of your box and use that. So I was like, okay, I will. But that's what this looks like. This black just looks so rich. Oh gosh. This is one of my favorites. This is a NARS lip oil tint. Love it. That's, yeah, use your makeup, Coco. Use your makeup. Okay, let's go ahead and get into this one. So I will swatch the top row first. They feel very beautiful. They feel very, very creamy. They feel extremely creamy. Let's get into it though. Wow. Oh, y'all. Look how gorgeous this is. It's absolutely, it's so pretty. You want down? No? No? Okay. So pretty. Next row, y'all, they're so creamy. Wow, even that black is creamy. It doesn't feel as creamy. Doesn't feel as creamy, but it definitely feels creamy. These two shades feel very creamy. Look at that, y'all. Let me find a spot. You know what I feel like is the best black, like the most darkest, deepest black eyeshadow I've ever found is the black eyeshadow in the Gwen Stefani Urban Decay collab palette. So that's those. Super, super pretty. Are we focused? Are we focused, y'all? I always said, are we focused? That's this to this. These shades are Pet Me, Heavy Metal, Groupie, Rock of Ages, Power Ballad, Hairband, Backstage Pass, and Me Wow. Me Wow. I'm so corny. This is what the back looks like. It's super cute. I really, this right here. This right here has me saying, oh yeah, I likey. I love these kind of coppery, warm Valentine's type of shades. Super, this is a very pretty palette. It's just pretty. And what I'm liking is that when I'm looking at all of the other palettes, like this is the Hot Butter Rum, I'm seeing a lot of differences between all of them. So I don't feel like I'm getting cheated out of anything. This is the new match one. Let's just call it the match one. Then you have salted caramel. So I'm seeing a lot of differences between all of them. This is the gingerbread. I like that I'm not seeing a bunch of the same shades because then I would feel like I'm being cheated in that aspect. I'm gonna go ahead and clean my arm off so I can get into the palette. That one, I got this in the mail. My husband ordered it for me. I got this in the mail yesterday, and then when I opened up this last palette, that was the first one I opened up too, and I was just like, oh, it's so pretty. It was just like, it literally wowed me. Not much. Well, I guess a lot of makeup wows me, but this one like wowed me. I was just like, oh, I don't want to pump it up because you know when you pump something up and then like somebody actually finally watches the movie, like you pump up this movie, you're like, this movie's so great, and then they watch it and they're just like, it wasn't actually that great because you pumped it up so much. Anyway, this is the last one I got. This is That's My Jam. And it is an on-the-fly eyeshadow palette. You have the little shades right there on the side. It kind of looks like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, but on a record player or a jam sandwich. I don't know. But this is what that one looks like. It's just so pretty. Oh, it's so pretty. $27 also, only available online. And it says, this palette of sexy cool shades is inspired by fresh picked berries and will have you saying, that's my jam. It also says it has 8 exclusive multi-finish eyeshadows, rich, high pigment, offers true color payoff, silky smooth formula, blends effortlessly, and smells like berries. Does it smell like berries? Ah, this kind of does have a berry smell. It kind of does, but it almost reminds me like if you were to smell a scratch and sniff sticker, that kind of berry smell is the vibe I'm getting. But this is just so pretty to me personally. This is just so pretty. I don't know why I didn't use this one first. Oh, you know why? Because I'm actually gonna go film a wagon video and I felt like going with like crazy purples. I wanted to kind of tone it down a little bit because I'm like doing a DIY. Anyway, that's why. Let's get into this. They honestly, they feel very creamy. They feel so creamy. Oh my gosh. I'm not lying to y'all. I'm not lying. Look at that. That's so beautiful. But y'all, it's so pretty to me. It's so pretty. Like I cannot get enough of it. Let's do this last row. For $27, do I think that these are a good value? Oh, this is like a duochrome, y'all. It's like a duochrome because I'm seeing like blue and purple. I wasn't expecting that. So that's a nice surprise there. Yeah. Not trying to film a DIY wagon cover video with purple, blue, duochrome eyeshadow. I mean, why not? But, you know, at the same time. Okay, y'all, look at that. Look at that. Do you see that duochrome? Are we focused? You see me peeking? So this one, I feel like so pretty. Oh, I guess if you look at it, depending on how you flicker it, it's obviously duochrome. I just didn't pay enough attention to that. Y'all, that's so pretty. I love this. I love this. I would definitely say, obviously I'm a fan of these little mini palettes because I have a little collection starting here. So I do love these. Tita's coming. She brought some of her birthday makeup. She got this Kat Von D highlighter palette. She also got Urban Decay palette. She got the Wired palette. Oh, she got it right there too. There we go. She's got a lot of stuff going on. Let's scoot her forward, although we're almost done with this video. Okay, so all in all, I absolutely love this palette. I don't know if I'd say I have a favorite because I really love the way my look turned out with this. I feel like this is more of a go-to palette for me. Like I could definitely, if I was going on a trip, this would probably be the palette that I was going to take because this is the safe bet. And I know I could actually take this palette and do a number of different looks with just this palette and it not have to be yellow or a burnt reddish type of color. This feels more safe. And I love that. You love it? Yeah. I also like that this actually has a black in it because I do like to use black eyeshadow to line my lash line. Yeah, that's Cora's.
To eat water and no food.
Yeah, that's her bowl.
Yeah, that's weird.
So this would probably be my go-to if I was going on a trip. Because I feel like I could just do a lot more with this for myself personally. But I absolutely love these. So let's take a look. Of course you do, because that's my Huda brush. That was expensive. Okay, let's take a look at all three of these together so we can compare. If I had enough hands, how is this gonna work? If I had enough hands, I would show you all of them. Okay, so here's the 3 new ones. I did a video on the salted caramel and gingerbread because why not? But that, I'll show you those, and then the hot buttered rum. So that's the older ones that they have out. I think you can buy them. I don't know if you can only get them online also or what, but I'm about to try to show you all of them at the same time. Luckily, there's like some magnetic stuff happening here, so it might actually work. Okay, y'all, so here's all 6. From this way to this way, we have the kitty cat one, the jam one, then we have, this is the Matchbox, salted caramel, gingerbread, and then the buttered rum. So this is all of them. I know that they have more out there, but I don't have them. So in case you wanted to compare, I definitely would say these are worth it. It would probably be nicer if Too Faced stopped doing the mini palettes and then just combined the 2 palettes together. Even though the color scheme might be a little bit off, I feel like these could have been put more into one palette. Instead of being charged $30 for each one, you spend the $40 or $49.99, whatever it is. I would have rathered that because that would save all of us a lot more money, but obviously they're not going to do that because that's not going to save them more money. I can't say that I have a favorite out of all of the mini palettes, but if I had to choose, I will say the salted caramel and the mini gingerbread are my favorite too, and I would have loved to have seen these in a palette together. Which I mentioned in the video. I'll link the video that I did of these two. The look I came up with was gorgeous too. Anyway, that is that on these palettes. I like them. I do wish that they would. Yeah. I do. Okay. I do wish that they would combine 2 minis so that it could save us some money, because realistically $90 for 3 palettes is a lot of money. So there's that. Anyway. Let's stop it here because I'll keep rambling. If you haven't already, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share, click the bell, and all those good things. Bye!